Hi everybody, it's Diane. I'm here with my exciting January glue book. No, this is just the cover that I haven't done anything with yet. But since the first week of January has gone by already, I thought I'd do a flip through of that first week instead of doing one at the end of 31 pages. That's kind of lengthy, I thought. So, if you don't remember, this is just scrapbook paper cut in half, so they're like 6 by 6. I didn't bind it yet. I just thought it'd be easier to work in it if I could take the pages out. I'll repeat, I did not touch the cover yet. Okay, number 1. Something Egyptian. I don't think I have to point that out. It's a old cross-stitch piece from a 1970s magazine. So I imagine it was the King Tut Rage there. Sunset. This is a latch hook rug from the same magazine, and it really was, I think it's a sunset, but maybe it was a sunrise, I don't know. But I'm saying it's a sunset. Pineapple, do you see it? Actually, there's a lot of them. It's that little tiny narrow washi tape. It actually has pineapples on them. I don't know if it'll pick up. And in Egypt was part of this article, whatever you want to call it. Then tape, so that's also the washi tape. An owl. That happened to be a little piece of scrapbook paper I just had laying here. So I just went, okay. And then I put some paint on just because I thought it was a little boring. And I am numbering all of them. This is scrapbook paper. Okay, 2. Someone famous. Well, you probably figured it was either Buster or Rudolph, right? Well, I had this picture there. I said in the beginning of this saga I was going to try not to print stuff off the internet, but I already had that printed, so that doesn't count. So Rudolph is someone famous. A cloud. There are clouds back here. This is not part of the prompt, but it reminded me of Rudolph with tango dancing, that type of dancing. Rose. Ice cream. That's ice cream back here. Music notes. And then some paint and a magazine number. Okay, number 3. Something that smells good. Well, a homemade chocolate cookie. Can you beat that? A fork. I happened to find that in a magazine. A barn. And that just so happened, it was in one of my videos prior to this. I forget what I was doing. Oh, the journal cards. It's an old child's workbook, and that was in my mind since I had just come across it, so I cut that out. 3 from a magazine. The background is all, it's a magazine insert. It's one of those paper things more so, but it was from a magazine. And money. This is from, I kept eliminating. It's Play Money. It might be Monopoly, I'm not sure, but Play Money. I was going to have it on there. Didn't work. Well, I could cut it in half. I don't know. And anyway, so I cut the bottom and I wound up with just this. But it's from money, so I'm counting that. And keep in mind, the rule for this challenge is there are no rules. So I can interpret this any way I want. And then I did swap. You're allowed to swap with wild card items. She has, 5 wild card items. So I did swap one for any number. So that qualifies for that and that too. Okay. Number 4. I think I did this on camera. Yes, I did this on camera. So I won't talk too much about it. Catalog. I wrote a quote on coffee stained paper. It's coffee. Superhero. Something handwritten. Did I say that? Keyhole. That's just a scrapbook paper number. A train. That's it. Okay, I'm reading over there. Yeah, that's it. Okay, number 5. This one obviously has a vintage vibe. I do have old text, book text back there, and I gessoed over it. Is the base background. So something gold. We have this frame is kind of goldish, but then also this, whatever it is, some kind of ornate filigree thing out of a magazine I had in my stash. So that football, that's a scrapbook paper image of a vintage football. Gargoyle, and boy am I lucky, I found one in a dictionary. Pumpkin, this is washi tape. And then I substituted another prompt for flower. So we have that. This is, a fabric color key thing. This is just an old image I had. I think it's a part of a collage sheet in my stash of stuff. Some old plaid trading stamps. I stamped the number 5. And I stamped January on the remainder of this was just white. I had thought of putting gold paint around. If I remember, I may go back and do that, but I kind of forgot about it. And then I hurt my back, so I wasn't running downstairs to get paint. So we'll see about that. 6, it's very collage-y. This one. 6 is a magazine. This is all magazine except for this yellow. That's cardstock. So someone wearing a hat. We have this person back here wearing a hat. Teapot. Yeah, that's how I'm doing teapot. I cut out a teapot out of scrapbook paper, and it just did not look right on here, as you can kind of imagine, a pastel-y. So my paper I was using to glue on, I forget what the word was, but some word, and I'm like, yeah, tea and pot is on there, and so I went that route, and then to make it look not like I'm, spelling out some weird code or something, I just took a couple more random letters and put them down there. I did swap another word and use bird, so there's birds here at a bird bath. Planet. I couldn't find a planet, so I cut this. It's I forget what they called it, a geo something, like an observatory to view the stars. So I figured that was close. And then when I was almost done, I found a planet, so I stuck it up there. This then is ode to taxi. I could not find a taxi. I even thought I was being really smart and looked in the yellow pages. No, there was no taxi ad for my Suburban, but I know there's a taxi company. Anyway, I couldn't find one. So this is, like Checker Cab Company. Okay, that's that. 7, we have something with wheels. It's a bike. These 3 images are from a scrapbooking magazine. And then it was gnome. So this is from our gnome to yours. It's like a gnome house. I think it was a card someone had made. Cactus. This was a stamped image someone had colored in. An eagle. That's another dictionary help there. I didn't have an eagle at my disposal. And shadow. I don't know if you could tell if I pick it up. This is a building here. It was all in shadows. So I put that there. And it's scrapbook paper behind. It's scrapbook paper 7. It's a little magazine corner thing there. And then these circles are just sort of a construction paper. I sort of tried to make them look kind of like the circles in the background here because it was just kind of too plain. Okay, 1 through 7. On to 8, which probably will be my next video. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having fun with your scavenger hunt, and have a good day out there.